Good morning, good afternoon, people. Because it is 2 minutes past 12. I woke at 9, went back to sleep, then woke at just before 11 and went, oh, I've done it again. So yeah, we're all being a bit lazy. Brendan is meant to be putting some moisturising gloves on his hands because his hands are very dry. Lee is going to play Lego Harry Potter. Kenzie is playing Fortnite. And I'm going to do another puzzle because we can't go anywhere. So I may as well just stay in my pyjamas and do nothing. It is my nephew Jasper's 6th birthday today. I shall insert some clips here of us watching him open his presents via video feed.
An apron type thing to protect your clothes. Another apron type. Oh, a bag. Sorry, it's a bag for everything to go in. Work bag. Okay, you've got some screws. Oh, you've got a drill pickle. Look.
That's really cool. The one you've got doesn't particularly work that
Doesn't
well,
work
does it?
very well, does it?
Yeah.
That is cool. So you've got very own drill. Yeah. Give it to Mummy. She can help you out.
Squeeze into the picture. Hey, I see you. Sleepy boys.
Right, shall I read you what it says? It says, you're 6 today. To Jasper. Hope that your birthday brings lots of nice and happy things.
Very cute. So yes, he's going to have a lovely day at home, doing video chats with various family members, opening his prezzies. I have no idea what today will bring. I'm glad you all enjoyed my Q&A sessions. I have got more Q&A to do, but I think I'll save that till maybe Friday or next weekend, because the weekends I tend to have less stuff to film, so they're quite good for that. I'm trying to think of some story type things to share with you, but my life hasn't been terribly exciting. I'm not an adventurous person, so I can't really think of many exciting stories to share with you, but if anything comes to mind, I'll write it down and do a little story session. I've had a few people ask me to do some things around the van, which is like costings of the van, a tour of Spog, and info on things like batteries, solar, electric, all that kind of stuff. But one, we can't go anywhere, so I haven't actually worked out with things like costings and that kind of stuff for travelling. I have no idea really what the fuel consumption is. And secondly, it's pretty murky and yucky out there, and I'd rather do a nice van tour of Spog when Spog is in the sunlight on a sunny day, so that will probably come at a later date. I do need to do a video. Also, I've been asked to do a video on how I do my filming and my editing, because I do everything on my phone. I don't use the computer or anything. The only additional thing now that I have started to incorporate is my Insta360 Go. So I don't think I'll include that in my just standard editing and filming and video production video that I do, but I think what I might try and do today is do that using one of those screen filming, so I can talk you through what I'm doing and just put together a very quick little video and show you how I do it on my phone, because lots of people are saying how YouTubers say it takes so long to put together a video and to edit it and everything else, and yet mine, you know, I throw up the same day as I film it, and usually, depending on how much I filmed during the day, it usually only takes me maybe 20 minutes to edit a 20-minute video, maybe a little bit longer, but usually about 20 minutes, half an hour. Then the export time, which is maybe 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Then making the thumbnail, which I use Canva for, and then uploading it. So I'll just show you the process on a very short clip, and hopefully that will be useful to somebody. Anyway, for now I'm going to go and pick another jigsaw and sit at my table and do a jigsaw. This is going to be a difficult puzzle. One, because it has a lot of browns and greens on it. Very muted sort of natural colours. Lots of flecks of bird feather, which are all going to look very similar. And it's round. So that's also going to be a bit difficult. There's no corners or anything, so yeah, it'll be a challenge. This is a good puzzle, but it's very difficult because you have to line everything up, and then whether or not the circular edge lines up with it's not easy. And then if you look here, look, bits go round the nubbins as opposed to actual nubbins in the gaps. So if you look at the way all that joins, you've got like 3 attached to 1. It's just very confusing. But I'm getting there. We are having Jamaican chicken, vegetables, seasoned spicy fries. I'm going to add sausages to it as well because the chicken only serves 2, so we'll pad it out with some sausages as well. It is 3:45 in the afternoon. I have been thoroughly lazy. We have just been upstairs watching Ghosts, which is a comedy series done by the same people that did Horrible Histories, the kids thing Horrible Histories. It's an acquired taste of humour. It is Horrible Histories humour, so it's a bit infantile in parts, but it's certainly got an adult theme to the humour as well. But it's just the way it's delivered is very obvious humour. So it took us a little while to get into. Lee really wasn't keen, but he has just watched the end of the bit that he missed, so he must be into it a bit more now. We're on season 2. It is funny. It is funny. It's about a haunted house, and it is quite funny. Very kind of, yeah, it's, you know, just silliness, a bit of silliness. So if you're looking for something silly to watch, give it a go. It's a very big dinner. I think mine's the biggest because I literally have got a bit of everything. The chef doesn't need to tidy up, so they're tidying up and I'm running a bubble bath. It's going to be so lovely. It's almost 8 o'clock and this laziness has taken me to bed. I had a lovely bath. We watched some more Ghosts and we're about to watch Ghost Hunters? Ghost Nation. So we're going to go from silly ghosts to more really ghosts. Maybe if they find anything.
Less faked ones.
Less faked ghosts. Yes, and then tomorrow is Monday. Kenzie has some online classes, which he will be doing tomorrow. So he has to actually log in and get actual sort of learning online as opposed to the learning he was doing last week, which was more being set tasks and then him submitting them. So he does have to actually be seen by the teacher. So he'll be doing some of those this week. Lee and Brendan will be going to work.
Yeah, no difference there.
No. And I will be working from 2 o'clock. So I've got 3 children from 2 o'clock until sort of 5:30ish. My plan being that I will get my run in the morning because I want to keep that. I'm a little bit concerned about the numbers. We have had an 87% rise just in our village and the next couple of villages over of people who have tested positive for COVID. So that's a bit alarming. And somebody I know who doesn't live very far from here has got 4 friends in hospital, 2 from the Asda that we use. That's the only place they've been because they've been keeping themselves to themselves, and they've gone into hospital and there was an outbreak in the local Waitrose and 2 of her friends either work there or shop there, and so they're in hospital. It's getting quite scary around here at the moment. This is far more transmissible and more people are getting ill. So I think we're going to go back to washing shopping that comes into the house and that kind of stuff, and just going back to the kind of precautions we had back in March when we didn't know anything about the virus. So I think that's the only way we're going to be able to keep ourselves safe, really. And I do actually have an Asda order coming tomorrow, so when that comes we'll have to give it
a really good wash before we pack it all away. So yes, it's a little bit worrying now, but the NHS as well is struggling, so we just got to do what we can. I will keep you updated on things. They don't think things are going to improve for the next 2 weeks because we're on the post-Christmas gatherings numbers, the fallout from Christmas basically. So I'll keep you posted over the next couple of weeks as to what is happening. Anyway, it's a bit doom and gloom, isn't it? I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching and have a good evening.